Hey guys, SaveAsUntitled here, and it looks like today's a terrible day for Let's Players, or at least a couple of days ago. So if you don't know the news, Nintendo is apparently now going on a rampage of taking down videos with Nintendo gameplay content in them. And you may have heard it's only above 10 minutes of gameplay, but I just read a tweet that this guy, his videos got taken down and they're below 10. I haven't been directly affected yet, probably because I'm not that big of a channel and all my big videos are non-Nintendo. But, it pisses me off. It's a really stupid decision by Nintendo, but I can see where they're coming from. I wish there's some way that they could sort of get the credit, but they sort of do. It's free advertising for them. A huge example of this is Minecraft. They would be nowhere without YouTube. Minecraft got most of its popularity from YouTube, and I think mainly CNET was the major one, but there's a lot of other minor commentators who got Minecraft huge, and it was all because of YouTube. Nintendo's making a big mistake. I hope down in my heart that they really redo this, and I'm not sure if my next Let's Play will be affected or not. That's probably something I should be saying to spoil it, but Nintendo, I understand why they do this, because they want money, and it's probably because the Wii U really isn't doing that well. I didn't come up with the theory myself, I read it somewhere, but I immediately forget where it's from, but, and there's a bunch of other links. I'll put the link to Gavin's podcast where they, discuss it more in depth. This is just me and my emotional reaction to it. I understand why Nintendo would do it, but I don't understand. It's only good for them. It's free advertising. There's a bunch of games I sold, like Pikmin, and I really can't say for that because I pirated that game, so that really doesn't make me in the better anywhere. If they had some easier way to buy it, pirating is a whole different discussion, but I would have bought that game if it was easier for me because it was so much fun. Okay, let me stop getting off that tangent, but Nintendo, I'm really pissed off at them for doing this. I really hope they repeal it or some type of taking a back on it. Like, technically, I think it is still legal in some sense, but I don't know my legal things. But it's our commentary over their game, so I guess it is their game. I don't know where the line is drawn, but they do have all the right they can to put ads on our videos. It makes sense. And no, I'm not going to stop Let's Playing. I can still Let's Play non-Nintendo games, and I'm not going to go on a whole Nintendo strike just because of this. But, I don't know. Nintendo is just... Yeah, I really think it's just because of that Wii U, not the sales not being that well. I don't know. It's really pissing me off that I really love Nintendo. I love their games. I grew up with a lot of their games, and now they're just... Nintendo's been going downhill for a while. No, I shouldn't say that. They still have some great games coming out, and I really want to play like other stuff, but I don't know. And I'm not going to keep on rambling and saying the same things over and over again, even though I want this to be a decently long video, but if I put Nintendo gameplay on it, it's probably going to be fly. And that's only the good thing, too, about it. They're only putting ads on it, so they're not taking down videos, so I guess that's kind of good. But, I mean, still, they're taking away from some Let's Players. I think, and I'm going to use the obvious example of Chugacom, where I believe Josh Shepson is too, that they make all their money off their Let's Plays. And their whole back catalog of games, including me, my whole back catalog of, a majority of my back catalog of Let's Plays is all going to be able to be claimed by Nintendo, which is just... hopefully it keeps them in their job, because if they can't do that, that's not their job anymore. They gotta stop Let's Playing, working on it, and then they'll put out less videos, and they can put less effort into it. I don't understand why Nintendo's killing them off. You're really hurting some people, Nintendo, and you don't really have the control of the public idea. I think Nintendo's been losing a lot of their power in the console wars for a while, and this is not going to help them, especially with the lack of advertising. Puppy, shut up. I don't know if that little squeaking can be picked up on the microphone, but I think I'm just going to end this off here to avoid babbling, so... I've been SaveAsUntitled. Leave your opinions or any news or anything you want down in the comment about Nintendo. I'm sorry this is like the 15-minute video you have seen whining about this. But I've been SaveAsUntitled, and I'll give a hint for my next Let's Play for the people who are serious enough to watch this. Damascus, there you go. And, oh well, maybe next Let's Play, because freaking Nintendo, that's actually probably a worse hint. Oh no, I won't give any more hints, but you know. So I've been SaveAsUntitled. If you're randomly here for some reason and you enjoyed this crazy rambling, like, favorite, comment, and most importantly, if you really enjoyed it, subscribe. So I've been SaveAsUntitled, Nintendo! Pourquoi Nintendo? This isn't like the thing where I'm like dying, all my Pikmin die. I'm like, Nintendo! This is just like, this is like when your parents come up to you and they're really disappointing you. They're just like, Nintendo. Not, Nintendo. I'm disappointing you. And they don't actually say it, but it just hurts a lot. So hopefully all this backlash makes them change their mind. I've been SaveAsUntitled. I've done 3 outros, and I'll see you guys next time.